Hey everybody, welcome back to pixelhangover.com. Running through another map here from Spec Ops The Line. This is Last Resort. We are going through every single one of the maps that come on the disc. There are 6 of them. So, to recap a little bit of what I said in the other video, game plays fairly well. Really enjoying the single player, by the way. But multiplayer is 8 players. A lot of, this is called Chaos, this mode that I just fired up to walk around by myself, which is basically deathmatch. So they have their own names for different modes, obviously. This was an interesting mode here, or interesting map, I should say. Everything's about destruction. The background is Dubai, horrible sandstorm, destroyed everything, or sand is everywhere. Would be miserable. And a lot of these maps, this sandstorm actually moves in, and it's pretty nasty. This one, a good chunk of the map is actually underneath. Trying to jump over there, couldn't do it. I just didn't know if I could go there. A lot of different levels on all these maps. I'm not quite sure how they're all going to play out. I have played a couple of death matches, and they're all right. There's only 8 people, so some of these maps seem a little sparse. This was a little that kind of scared me. This one's a little smaller, so I think this one will work real well for deathmatch. But a lot of sand everywhere. You'll see it seeping in from the walls, from up above, and so forth. The big thing on this game is zip lines. I don't know if I use a zip line on this map because it's not as... I don't think there's as many on this, but I tried to shoot the disco ball. I'm very upset that it didn't do something. As you all would be, I would imagine. At the bottom of the stairs here, you see a zip line right in front of me there. So, like, if you wanted to, I guess, save 2 seconds, you could take that zip line down the stairs, and there's another one right in front of me there from outside. That one might be useful. I can see it as a really cool way to escape. Although I will say that my little time online, you do not get much time to turn around and try to shoot. You're pretty much dead. It's a couple shots and you're down. Which I guess is... It almost feels Ghost Recon-ish. A little bit of old school Ghost Recon-ish, not as obviously technical. You don't have the gadgets, you don't have the... trying to think of a good analogy for this game that I've played so far. I know I've played other third-person shooters that remind me of it. But yeah, the single player so far is quite good. Visually, it looks really good. It seems well-paced so far. I know it's supposed to be short. Here's a little zip line. I think I might take it down here just to show you. Yay, wee. There we go. Every one of these skyboxes, when you look out, it's just kind of like more sand and tall buildings. That seems to be the... There's one that's alongside water, dockside. We have a video up for that. As you see, a lot of hallways, a lot of angles, a lot of ways to not only get a jump on someone, but let them get a jump on you. Hopefully you can't hear that siren. Apparently someone was a bad boy in my neighborhood. At this point I think I'd covered everything on the inside. Quite the dark map until you get outside, but... And this is right here. I came up right when the sandstorm started kicking in. This one seemed to be a nasty long one, if I remember right. And here I'm testing if you go back down inside, does it go away? And it does. Your hand comes back down. Now you can shoot right here, but I don't think you get the reticule, and I think that a lot of praying and praying and spraying happens. But the couple maps I have played with other people on it, there were kills during this time. Radar, obviously, as you can see, just goes out, which is it's kind of the thing in this game, and I think other games have had this. Gears of War definitely has, elemental thing. What was that old DLC map? Oh, and Nowhere, something. I think it was called Nowhere on Gears of War, where a big sandstorm came through. Had a little different effect than this. That was in Gears 2, but same concept. So that's it. We got all the maps coming, so subscribe, and a lot more videos on the way. So thank you for viewing, and we'll be back.